We're going over two big-time matchups on the Monday MLB slate, getting you the information you need to know in order to make informed decisions. Deep dive in these games. I also have a max bet going down tonight. We are getting into that and a whole lot more right now. And as we do, go ahead and hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel. 244,000 subscribers and counting. If you're not already part of our family, we would love you to be. So hit the like button and subscribe as we deep dive these matchups. We're going to begin with the Dodgers heading north of the border to take on the Blue Jays for a 3-game set. Now, the Dodgers were down 6-1 yesterday. It was in the books. It was over. And not a problem at all. Dodgers offense comes roaring back. They win 8-6. They cover the run line. Just unbelievable stuff from LA. That took care of a sweep of the Nationals on the road in a series where they scored 31 runs. The team that's going for their third consecutive World Series title, currently first in baseball in batting average, first in home runs, and first in OPS as this is recorded on Sunday evening. You won't find the Dodgers in a price range where you can play them on the money line very often. You just won't. You're going to have to run line them, and a lot of times even the run line is too high. So this is an interesting price here, and there are a few reasons why the line is so low. I'm going to tell you about them. The first is that Justin Robleski is taking the mound for LA, and he's a guy that usually comes out of the bullpen. This is not a normal starter in the Dodgers rotation, but he's going to get the nod here, or at least he's scheduled to as of this recording. And one thing that stands out right away from Robleski is he has a hard hit rate sitting at 21.4%. That is way lower than the league average. It's unbelievable so far. Now, the metrics, take them with a grain of salt because we are early in the season, but he is keeping the opposing lineups from generating any type of hard contact. And let's face it, he doesn't need to be perfect here. He's probably not even going to be in the game for long, but this is arguably the best offense in all of baseball. The back-to-back defending champs, and they are hot, as I mentioned, scoring 31 runs in their past 3 games alone. The Blue Jays are also slightly overvalued in the betting market, and that's due to them going to the World Series last year and all that. But this is a completely different team, and Toronto is going to take a very significant step back this year. And that's because they lost a lot of talent. If you run down last year's roster and see the moves they made in the offseason and the guys they lost, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. A lot of big names and big-time playmakers gone from the Toronto Blue Jays this year. They had their chance, and they missed it. They won't be back to the World Series in 2026. So the other reason is they're going to send Max Scherzer to the mound. Scherzer, a big-time name, right? But he isn't the pitcher that he used to be. Let's just put it at that. He did have a good first start, but that came against the Rockies, number one, arguably the worst team in baseball, right? But his velocity is noticeably down, and he'll be hanging breaking balls. Every once in a while, he hangs these breaking balls, and the Dodgers are a team that will smash. They will not miss these mistakes. They're going to be all over Scherzer, and even if they're not, Toronto's bullpen has been bad as well. They're 7th worst in terms of ERA year to date. So Dodgers get to Scherzer, Dodgers get to the Toronto bullpen, and we're getting value on the price. Now, value isn't always an underdog. That's a mistake that a lot of rookie handicappers and sports bettors make, but that's a topic for another day. Value here, LA minus 136. I'm seeing across the board at multiple sports books. I'll be all over them at that price. Give me the Dodgers for our first game up. Now, I have a max bet on the MLB Diamond going down tonight that you will not want to miss. I've given out one 5% top play so far this season, and it was it was a never in doubt winner. They won by a mile. We won by 8 runs in that game. They scored 7 in the first inning. It was a laugher and never in doubt. I don't know that this one will be quite the blowout that one was, but I know that you'll absolutely want to be involved. I'm on a 7-2 run with my 5% top plays, and all you have to do to get involved and become a client is go to wt.buzz/JA. And it's not just for today's max bet. Your best value is to get involved for a weekly, a monthly, even a season-long pass. That's how you save the most money and allow me to cash you tickets at a consistent rate throughout the course of the season. So once again, if you're not already one of my clients, I know a lot of you are, but if you're not, head to wt.buzz/JA and get involved. All right, second game up is the Mariners at the Rangers, and boy, have the Mariners been going through it. Let's get into it here. So the Mariners and Rangers, they meet up in Arlington for a 3-game set beginning tonight. And Texas actually enters on a losing streak that they need to break out of. I talked about how regression is coming from Toronto and the Blue Jays this season. Well, Texas is a team that's going to have positive regression. This is a very solid lineup. They have decent starters. If they can keep this rotation healthy, Texas is going to be a much better team than we saw in 2025. And they're going to be sending one of the best historically, Jacob deGrom. He heads to the bump for the opener. deGrom gave up 3 in his opener, but he also struck out 7 in 4 2/3 innings of work. And we know how great his stuff is, right? He had a WOBA of 259 a season ago. He has a wicked slider that has batters missing by feet, not inches. I mean, just unbelievable stuff. And he's going to throw a changeup in there as well. So mixing up speeds, strong fastball, that slider's as good as it gets in today's day and age. He's extremely difficult to hit if you haven't seen him pitch. Let's just leave it at that. Now the Mariners, holy smokes. They had 3 home runs robbed from them on Saturday night, and all by the same guy. It was Joe Adell. He robbed 3 homers in the same game, and the result was a 1-0 shutout loss for the Mariners in heartbreaking fashion. So turn the page and move on, right? Well, they go into extra innings yesterday, and they lose in the 11th. So demoralizing, back-to-back demoralizing defeats for Seattle. And let's face it, Logan Gilbert has not looked like himself as of late. He was tagged for 5 earned last time out. That's 8 earned over his 2 starts this season. And this Rangers lineup can get to him. I'm going to recommend the Rangers in the first 5. Let's not trust their bullpen to get things done. I'm going to put my money on deGrom anyway in the first 5 against the Mariners team that is really in the dumps right now, demoralized. Rangers, strong lineup, looking to bounce back and have deGrom on the mound. Rangers first 5 for our second free pick today. Do not forget to go join our team and grab my 5% top play max bet today. Once again, wt.buzz/JA is where you get it. Like this video, subscribe, and we appreciate all of you watching. Thank you so much. Until next time, good luck with your bets and happy gambling, everyone.